Hey everyone, we're here on Toulan doing the end of the month event, although it's December, and so this makes it the mid-month event, since it's happening on like the 16th or whatever, 16th through the 18th. Anyway, in any event, I want to work up our quest here a little bit. This is the only time of the once a month is the only chance we get to do this, so I thought we'd take a skill pill and a loot pill, and I thought we would kind of get in on this today. And we'll just hang out at the village, take on the youngs if we can. It doesn't look too crowded. And so we should be able to find a little niche to kind of hang out in and just knock stuff down, work our quest up. Maybe this will post us up far enough away from everyone else that we can just use the auto attack, the F key, to target the next one. That'll kind of be our plan, I think. Our angle of attack, so to speak. And so these guys are mutants. Our mutant hunter level is not amazing. And so we're going to see a lot of shrapnel. And probably not amazing loots. I think we're. I don't actually want to misspeak and say that I'm higher level than I actually am. Not as high level as we are animal looter. And so our loot won't be as good if, say, these were animals. You can see they're scourging, which makes them mutants. You also see that's a reasonable skill up. And so that means that our skill is relatively low. Because these mobs aren't super high level. And so to do the event, there's like 3 mobs you can kind of take on. They're these guys, which are the lowest. There's some of those cave troll looking things that do haul. They're like the mid tier. And then there's some evolved Wahesh. They're kind of out near the Bari Wave event. They're trying to sneak up on us. And we'll also get to work up our Codex a little bit. And so that's a bonus. Since the Wahesh and Dahal are kind of out of our range, we actually can't hunt them. We don't pack enough damage. We're not high enough level at this time to be able to handle them. I don't think the wallet's high enough level either. They take a lot to kill compared to these guys. And this citizenship mission is super slow moving. So like, we'll do a big hunt out here, and it'll move like maybe a single tick, maybe 2 on a really good day. And so we're definitely not making amazing progress there. But the key is we are making some progress. And these guys do have a pretty good variety of loot. Whether we see it or not, that's a different question. Um, but there's a pretty good list of stuff that you can get. With our level, we're likely to see mostly shrapnel, some eye oil, some residue. Let's see what we got so far. Some shrapnel, residue, a couple of different extractors. Yeah, that's pretty normal for us. Um, and it'll shift a little bit as our skill continues to go up. Oh, there's a little bit of hide. And so that'll be one of the rarer drops for us. Is this Jeef hide? You sometimes has good markup, but there's not too many furniture makers, I don't think. And so a lot will sell all at once, but I don't think it sells regular. Oh, they spawned real close to us. We'll go ahead and back up a little bit. Yeah, they spawned right on top of us. It was nice though they didn't aggro. I mean, until we shot them, right? Let's see what about those sockets. They have okay markup. That's not horrible. And so we've kind of formed a little bit of a kill triangle where we've positioned ourselves away from each other. You can kind of see it on the radar. And this way, there's a little bit of animal hide. That's nice. We haven't got that yet today. This will help us kind of keep out of each other's way a little bit. We're getting about 0.2% per kill. So let's do the math there. That's about 500 kills or so for a rank. So that's not too bad. And if the young area gets too crowded or it's not a big enough challenge, you can kind of swing out. Let's pull up my map here. And you can swing out up in this area. And it has much higher level ones up into the alphas Old Alpha, I think, is the highest maturity I saw up there, give or take. Which we go do sometimes when there's a ton of people down here. I try not to get into people's way too much. And I like using the F for the next one a little bit. And so if there's too many people, there's too big a chance I'll accidentally shoot someone's mob. And they're shared loot, but I still try not to do that. Ooh, skill boost. Let's see what we got. 193% for 12 minutes. That is an epic skill boost. We'll be using that reload candy cane. We're trying to get some benefit off this. That's some crazy skill ups. They should just start rolling in. Insane. That might be the biggest skill boost I've ever gotten in this game. 198%. 193%. I don't want to misrepresent and claim that extra 5% there. It does seem there's less people here at the event this time around, and I don't know if that's because people are finishing it up or because they're split between. It was this or Merry Mayhem for them, and so they chose Mayhem. And you can do Mayhem from any planet, so we might do a round of Mayhem um, later this week. Kind of see how we're feeling. I like to do some of the instances here on the planet during the event, just because there's the smallest of chances that you can get a page to drop. And a page drop is tied to a land deed on Toulan here. And so everyone wants to loot an apartment or a shop or a booth or something like that. Yeah, that's some epic skilling. I don't know why I always like when the skills just roll in like that. That's why I liked repairing. They're not looting that well, but they are skilling really well. Of course, I think right as I showed up, someone had a global and probably cleared the loot pool a little bit. Oh, that was a nice one. And we got a gun out of that, it looks like. A little pistol. That was a nice little loot. Can't complain about that. I don't know if we'll just sell that or it will go ahead and work through it at some point on some of the lower level mobs, maybe. Go do a round of the dailies. Well, these youngs are fun, but again, I don't really want to get in people's way, so I think we're going to go hit up the mature to old zone that's kind of where the Sunjocks used to be. They pull that spawn out at the end of the month event and put these guys in. Those are starting to loot okay, though. The important part is just to keep the skills flowing in during this bonus Sporus, I feel, and kind of make the most of it. And so this is kind of the first step up in maturity is when we go this way. To go higher, we actually wanted to go up that way, kind of past those weak Dahars and the Mockhots that were put in um, for that daily find the dog tag mission for a little bit of ammo. Please take a little bit more ammo to drop down. Yeah, there's a big circle of red mobs for us. And so we'll just start plinking on this area, I think, and hope we can get a boss to spawn and get a little help on. They're not fun to take down by yourself with the level of DPS we bring to the table, which is low. Well, for a level 80 mob, it's definitely low. Saw that one spawn by us. Figured we'd rotate around so we can take it next. Oh, there's another G4. That one's only a partial. That's the second one we looted today. That's super nice. I don't think I've looted weapons off these guys before today. So we went from none ever to two today. And we haven't seen a tick up on our citizen program. Oh, there's another skill boost. What we get this time? 25%. Still nice. Extra skills are always nice. But we're making pretty good progress on the Codex today. And so again, the citizenship is a super long grind if you're not spending a lot of ped on, say, some really high level mobs. I mean, I think we come out every month and do a couple of hunts on these guys. and we're maybe an eighth of the way through now. I mean, hard to kind of judge, but we'll estimate it at an eighth. Oh, that was a nice one. And so now today's goal is literally a notch or two on that citizen program. We'd like to get a Codex rank. That's about it for these guys. I mean, everyone wants a mega global, right? You're like, hey, I'd like to see swirlies and a trumpet. Oh, that guy spawned right on top of us. Guess that makes him next. Oh, cool. We leveled up. What we get? Surveyor. Must have been from the serendipity. That's kind of a weird profession to get up while you're shooting stuff down. Well, I see you shot a lot of stuff here. You're better at mining now. But it's nice to work up our mutant looting a little bit. We don't do a lot of mutant hunting, so we don't work up our scourging or our reaping very much. And so sometimes it's nice to get a chance to do that. Although our returns are always lower, obviously, when we do that because we're not as skilled. Yeah, these are still pretty easy to knock down. The Guardians start to have a okay amount of hit points. Now you can always tell when the boss spawns. It's literally 5 times the size of the other ones, and so we don't have to worry about uh, not noticing it, so to speak. Yeah, probably another 100 or so kills. 125, I think, if I did my math correctly earlier. A little under that, and we'll have that Codex rank. Till then, we'll just keep grinding out a few skills. Well, and move forward and find where these guys are respawning at. All of a sudden, there's not very many red dots on my radar. Ah, there we go. I seen them. So yeah, majority of what we're getting today is shrapnel, which is to be expected. And it's kind of helpful for us. It keeps us cycling ammo so that we can kind of keep going. Otherwise, we would run out pretty quick. And that was a really nice one. 18 pet or so. Never going to complain about that. Globals are pretty rare on this. It's a 50 pad minimum, I think. Oh, looks like we got one spawn right behind us. It'll be aggroing on us here any moment, I bet. If not, we'll be aggroing it any moment. That'll put us in enough range for these guys. Yeah. That way we can just keep knocking them down and hope we get lucky. Take the guaranteed rewards of a little bit of Codex and a smidge of becoming a citizen. And I think we're almost onto the seat under challenge, so maybe we did get a tick today. Well, they like to spawn them right next to us. If they spawn them a little further out, we get a few extra shots in before they get to us. Saves a little decay on the armor. Yeah, no, we made some pretty good progress today. Pretty exciting. Oh, they're spawning up behind us again. And trying to sneak up on us. But they meander like zombies. So it didn't happen. Oh, that was a nice double critical for us. We always like that. Alright, we're almost in the home stretch. And I just like to call the last 10% the home stretch because it seems to go pretty fast. I mean, 10% of anything usually isn't too bad. Now, obviously, the last 10% is going to drag out because the last part of it. Everyone knows that the final little bit, even if it's the same amount of time, seems to drag out because you're almost done. If you're curious about how that works, look at the clock towards the end of your work shift. And yeah, it's only 10 minutes, but it's the longest 10 minutes because you're about to be off. Freedom is at the door, and so it elongates out how long it seems. which is kind of interesting. Well, that was a nice one. That's our third G4 today. They're dropping like candy today. Never got one before. Maybe they changed the loot on these guys and adjusted them a little bit. And we're officially in the home stretch, the last 10% of that Codex for rank 15. And with it being rank 15, I think we get evade as an option. That'll be kind of nice. Unless there's a what I like to call the weird looter options, like a zoology or a biology. Every little bit they pop up. And when that happens, I tend to take that. But if barring that, we usually take evade on a multiple of 5 rank, 5, 10, 15, etc. Oh well, I'm glad it walked the other way and didn't aggro on us. Oh, seems like my gun is broke. Switching it up. There we go. What we get this time? Prospector. I don't know what skill we just got that boosted Prospector up. We'll take it. We're better at that stuff after this hunt, apparently. Oh, that was a nice one. 35 ped. So I said they weren't looting that good earlier. Apparently, it just needed a little bit of time to refill that loot pool. Because there's almost a 18 ped one. 17.95. I'm really excited about this Codex rank. Man, there's another 15 pedder. They're just paying out right now. I mean, not like global level payout, but we'll take a mini any time of the week. Yeah, we're really starting to get close now. I don't know. It's so hard to see when that Toulan Citizenship Program quest moves. I guess I could go old school. And what I mean by go old school is when I played EverQuest, people would put a piece of tape up over their XP bar so that if it shifted out from the tape, they knew they had actually got a little bit of a piece. I don't think we really need to go that hardcore about it. Like we'll get there when we get there, kinda. Like we know it's gonna take a long time, and we're okay with that. The days of me just grinding all weekend to try and push a quest through are kinda behind me. Definitely more casual about finishing these things out these days. We'll just keep plinking away a little at it, a little bit every month. We'll shoot over here. We'll take a small chunk out of it, a baby chunk, if you will. And then as we slowly work our skills up, we can use better guns, which will make it go a little faster, as long as we can afford the ammo to go along with said better gun. There's another Salafa G4. Holy, that's like the fourth one we've got. That's a nice 12 pet loot, also 13. Probably 7 more kills or so to go on this Codex. Alright, 3 more kills it looks like. And we'll get to claim our low Codex reward. Alright, this one will put me over the edge, it looks like. Exciting. There we go. Let's see what we get. Evade. Survey says it is definitely evade this time. Well, that's a good chunk of evade too. Nice. Anyway, this is what we're going to wrap up today. We got our Codex rank. We got a small piece of this citizenship quest done. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Stay epic.